Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Civ 5 with me, 0F's given me. Let's play. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. So let's play Civ 5. Forget about your worries and your strife. Woohoo. Okay. So last time we were at war with the Zulu nation. What's going on with that? We are kicking their ass. We gotta watch out for too much unhappiness. I decided to make this a puppet state and not raise it. Which we did for reasons of we also founded our own city here. And we may not want too much population at the moment. Right now, we got 2 units here, enemy units that we have to deal with before we press on to the capital. I've got this Galeas here. It's not really in a position to do much of anything anymore, but it's there. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Just patrol around the coast, I guess. I've also got a knight I was shipping this way. See if they can get into a good area. Do you think this is in range of the city? 1, 2 tiles. It possibly is. So let's go here. Or here. Let's go like this. Get a little bit of an insight to what's around. If these units come that way, we'll be able to fire on them with the Galeas. So that's all well and good. We can create a citadel here, which I think I will do. Nothing is in this tile other than a forest and a plain, so citadel might be a good idea. Or perhaps there. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. Yes. Professional stream for professional people. Yeah, so we will press on to their capital, but first let's quell these enemy units. And I do have this infantry I need to somehow get up to the front before we start attacking here. And the space is not that great. Well, we do what we can, because we must. And these guys were kind of ramming themselves into the city, because that's what Zulus do, I guess. Let's see what damage we can inflict. Okay, we'll be able to wipe that unit out. I think let's do it this way. Yay! And then escape. Escape to somewhere you can heal. Otherwise this one will kill you. So we can get in the ocean. That'll work. I don't think they got any ranged units or even any ships around. Could be wrong, but we'll find out. What was my scout doing here? I don't remember, but it seems like they need to heal and maybe get to the safety of this city. is making it a little tricky. It's tricky. And that unit there will likely withdraw, but we'll have to see what they actually do. Can we heal? No, we cannot heal outside our territory. Just checking. I'll hold off on that for now. For reasons of maybe we can actually put it here. Actually, Citadel. Be a bit more useful in the event we bombard the enemy, which we will. And we can defend our trebuchet with the Citadel. What should we focus on? Well, ships are gonna be important, but so is cash money, and so is Zoo. Either of these are applicable right now. I think let's go for banking, because yeah, we need to fund our way to victory as well. My horsey! Well, my plan kind of worked. Actually, lured them that way. What's going on there? City-states are fighting. They are fighting for us. With each other, mostly. Not the actual enemies. But it's okay. It's okay. Well, you're not in firing range. That's too bad. What should I do? And this guy's running away, that's fine. You need to be on land to heal. If I put them there, they may lure this unit back towards them. You get here. No, you cannot. You can still hit them. Must destroy units. Because you know they're building more. Of course they're building more. You can't run very far. But we'll go like this. Then maybe we can use that Galeas to attack. Trebuchets, I don't really want them getting ahead of the Janissary infantry. I need the infantry to be up front. So you could route this guy this way. That'll kind of work. And yeah, you also head for an amphibious landing. I'm saying that's the fastest way to take the road. But I want to go this way. Okay, it's fine. Go like that. And yes, build me the sugar. Prepare to get into firing position. I think they'll be able to hit them from this hill there. Quite possibly. So let's hold off on that until we have the infantry in front. Okay, Istanbul. What shall we build? No point building any ships. Build one of those. Try to fix our cash flow situation. Already got a connection. Are we good for units? Maybe build a pikeman for good measure. More MP. The Zulus are no longer allies, so let's make peace with them. Is this a unit they just spawned? Or was that already there? I can no longer tell. But they must be eliminated. We're probably gonna pick heal instantly because I don't want to lose this critical unit right now. Because it's too critical. Right now. Eliminate. hold fast, man. Hold it fast. It's in range, so we'll hold short there. And I still want to wait for that. Even though you say it may have been useful to have a citadel there the previous time, we are not quite gonna do that, and we're not quite gonna do this yet either. That's looking better for happiness. City is a puppet. How about that navy? Janissary, you know what to do. You know what to do for great justice. Is that a new MP, or is they just standing reinforcements they had hanging back here? Random barbs, no. Run away. Well, I think it's time to press the attack. They can fight me if they want with their MP. We've got some musketmen in there too. That's okay. Let's decide what I want to do here. I can either weaken that unit a little bit with my archers. Then use the trebuchets to fire upon the city. Hopefully that's in range. That's also in range. A lot of hopefully. Eliminate this unit. Almost. Not you. The crossbowman. By which I mean the general. There we go. Alright, enemies, do your worst. Get over there. The fast way. Hello with good old Civ V. Hello, Vedomir. How are you doing? Good old Civ V. It's good and it's old and it's good. Relatable. Drawn out the musketman, and surprisingly our knight has lived through this attack. I didn't think they would, but that's nice. My city converted. Really? This one. That's okay. Deal has ended cotton for crab, but soon we'll have our own cotton, so we don't need to trade for that any longer. Maybe we can find something else to trade for. Let's defeat that unit. Get them out of the way, or perhaps we should use a melee unit for the same purpose. I think so. I wonder, can we have range? We do not have range. Outside range of my ship. Eat the farm. Let's see, are any of my trebuchet in range? Still no. Set up for ranged attack. So long as I have melee units that can also jump in. Let's do this. Could shoot them, but no. Race for the base. Build me that citadel. Knight should knight this way. Or we can just sacrifice them and they can take some hits for our units. Actually, that's probably not the worst idea. So they'll be attacked and likely eliminated, but that's okay, because at least then they are taking the hits instead of my ranged units. And we've got replacements. Banzai!
Yan ululul yokult inteche un pachtal un mertalel bashake.
You want to give me Gold and horses for crab. But no, we don't need your gold or your horses. And you won't likely trade any of these because... Okay.
يعني وايك ما
How about a decent sum of gold
ما ومباختخ
for iron as well?
نكوش إلي جونتيلو يعني ولولو يوكلت إنتيجي ومباختال ومختال الباشاك.
About 8. No? Okay. Then nothing. Nothing at all.
جيت وانا كل امل باش نوصلوا لشي اتفاق.
8.
بالطبع لا،
7.
ما قابلينش.
6.
بالطبع لا.
Forget it. Zulu's dying everywhere. We need to avoid that. Hikeman! Get over there. Time to commence the attack. I'm not terribly concerned about their musketmen. They can do their worst, and it won't be enough. Heals these for free. Now, what shall we build? How long until we get banking? 5 turns. In 5 turns, we can build a crossbowman, a trebuchet, a workshop. How about another crossbowman? Good measure. Build Galeas, it says, in the lake. Yes, there are Byzantines. Here come a lot of units. Where did all these come from? Go back here. Let's race the base. Faster. Schnell, schnell. Los, los. Not yet. Maybe you. Well, they can run in one turn, if need be. Not yet. Although it is good to know that's almost in range. Get over there. Eichmann.
بكل ربيع في قلم ثنا شوي لخ بقرب تقابله
Sugar.
ايه
6.
ثنا خسار
And open. Fine.
بك
We have more than one sugar. It's fine to do that. My horsey. Thanks, Mayans. No! I want to go there. And sugar passes, and we just traded sugar to Darius, and I guess we still get that deal. Effect by the Zulus no longer holds any sway. Good. Taoism was not passed, no kidding. That would have been too good. It's your turn to make it. Okay, we'll deal with this later. First, the battle. Bitva. Arbakoi. Ivi krasna jeden wziął budyt nasz. Hooray. That's their capital, so there's no chance to raise it. What do they have? They've got a university terracotta army. I don't think that makes any effect anymore. It's only a one-time effect. And so we will make a puppet. I am the puppet master. Now we get a very big unhappiness. Especially since they just banned sugar. Why would they do that? I don't know. However, Zulus only have one final city remaining. Do we want to eliminate their final city? Yes. Do we want to do it now? No. Do we want to piece them out? That's probably gonna be the good move to do. What can we do? Well, I did want to build more navy. Navy's gonna be pretty important. Although this also won't hurt. Make a proposal. No happiness from sugar. Really? Embargo. Embargo Byzantines. Yes. Because they need to be taken down a notch. Our next target should be Byzantines, lest we forget what can happen with them. So, the war is over, except not officially. out of the way. Eliminate as much as possible. Automate. Whenever you don't know what to do, automate everything. Let's send you this way. And escape, yes. Alright. Now, before we enter,
Uzokwenzani lapha?
well, they don't have anything we want.
Khuluma. Musukanga.
No, they don't want to pay us.
Angizwanga.
Very well. Though we do need to reset this number quite urgently. Perhaps before we enter.
And who?
Who
Zal.
else has a thing we don't have?
لعبة شريرة. النيخة أمر.
They only have one of it, so it's not going to work.
أشنو كدير هنا؟ تكلم.
These guys too. I kind of know the answer before I select it, but I like to see anyway.
Tech.
Just in case. No, everybody just has
Isto ne.
one of everything. How about a defensive pact? No.
Lelo. Mala lobby. Isto ne.
Let's be friends. No. Very well. These guys are our friends.
Μέλημα. Ήκουσα σε πρέποντα τεσσαλοτρίας ομιλίας. Με δείξας. Δι ημάς αποθήν. Ήκουσα σε πρέποντα τεσσαλοτρίας ομιλίας. Με δείξας. Ήκουσα σε πρέποντα τεσσαλοτρίας ομιλίας. Με δείξας.
Second. We may take that deal, but before, just want to check. This note, what is wine? How is that button that shows me the better, like, zoomed out map? I forgot. No hotkeys? Okay. Bananas. Nothing we're gonna get from over here. No pearls, no spices. So, in this case, I think we take that pearls deal
Μέλημα.
for our happiness. Next turn. And pay me. And pay me. And declare war on Byzantines.
Cha.
Okay, fine. Declare war on this one.
Cha.
Really?
Lutho neze neze.
Really? Anyway, we're going to take peace because we want 10 turns of peace anyway. And then we'll come around here with our fleet and destroy their final city after things get a little more peaceful for our empire. Peace. A cargo ship goes from 10 turns of this. That's fine. My worker, what will you do? Automate. And you're fine to stay here. Just fortify yourself. Everybody get ready for the next attack. Because we're not finished with them until they're gone. Now, do we want to even keep this city? Do we want to keep that city? Money gun. They love guns. They love Jar Jar Binks. And it is a coastal city, which is not terrible. But nothing particularly good about it. I think burn it down, and then if we want to have another coastal city, we put one of our own there, or perhaps here between the iron and the stone. Possibly uranium will be there in the future. We don't know. We don't know. Production. What shall we build? It's going to be useful. One of this. Maybe we have a little too many units. Well, you can't really have too many units until you start depositing a lot of cash. That's not too bad right now. We'll be able to fix that. The Second Council of Umgungunlavu. They're still the World Congress. With their tiny city-state. They've become a city-state. Thanks to us. Hello, Buenos Aires. Everybody stay there, because what else we're gonna do? Anything to explore this way? Not really. Nah. Just hang up there. We might be able to attack. City also. Let's see. Wow, we got no production here at all. Where did all my workers go? Can you... Hold on. Why are you leaving? Go here. Want to make more production in this place. Production really bad over there. We need to buy more luxury resources.
Happiness. A good bank account, a good cook, and a good digestion.
Okay, agreed. Eat your way to happiness. So how much copper do we have? We do have more. Just need to repair those places. And they're building the road. That's nice. Truffle stone. Nothing spectacular. Bank it up now. So what's with my spy? We eclipsed him in research. Well, go to Constantinople as a spy. Look, we can have one more trade route now. That's excellent. Rather, it will be. Hello. Kaizil. And Jerusalem. That's nice. Everybody stay put, just stay put where you are. Huh, interesting. Create production.
Ήκουσα σε πρέποντα τες αλωτρίας ομιλίας, με δείξας.
My empires are always very spread out. They're not nearly compact enough. I I know. Build more cities. Too many cities. It's also not great. What is this? Droman. Interesting. We should build a workboat for here. Now, can cargo ships change their hometown? Not certain. I'd rather do a ship than a caravan. But I don't know if that's possible. That I could move a ship from here to rebase in the Upper City. Probably you can, but I forgot. How much more resistance do they have?
Ήκουσα σε πρέποντα της αλωτρίας ομιλίας. Με δείξας.
Now, if I say no to this, because we're actually losing money, and I feel like saying no to it, I don't want to also boost their research too much before their empire gets too strong. I feel like we shouldn't do this any longer. However, they will just turn to a different Civ and make that agreement with someone else. So, we're gonna say no. How about defensive pact? No. Yeah, they're getting way too far ahead. I no longer want to help them. And we don't really want to commit the majority of our gold to that purpose either. Theodore is plotting against Shaka. If I tell Shaka about this, they will like us.
Uzokwenzani lapha?
Share intrigue.
Yini ke manje?
Although we'll kill them first anyway, so no point. Anyway, this is no longer in resistance. That's very good. They're gonna build a circus. Not bad. This is really stupid. It's gonna build a bank. But what can we do at this point? We need to eliminate that and then finally get peace. And then fix those things. Also build a navy to threaten the Byzantines. When is the 10-turn limit over? It may be over already. way too far ahead. Has it been 10 turns? Not yet.
uzokwenzani la?
Not yet. Remember what happened last time when they had so many submarines and all types of things? They are the most happy. We are the least happy. Need to get more happy. Do any of them want things? They want salt. We don't have salt. Porcelain. Let's make that city not terrible. Everybody built me a bank. Apart from you. You built a shrine. Lots of cargo ships coming my way. Industrial era already. How? What happened to the Renaissance era? No, wait, really? Industrial. But that doesn't make any sense. Medieval, Renaissance, that's where we are. Then they're already into one of these. Damn, they are far ahead. We need to quell them. We need to quell them fast. Before the game is over. Serpent Palace. That sounds nice. Fixed gold situation. Much better. I like it.
Who's up?
They're still forced into peace. Although this is also still not good. And we need to fix it. Fix it. How exactly? Well. It's a very good question. It's a very, very good question. We need to find more luxuries. Or something. I don't know if it does anything to denounce them back. However, we may. Let's get on our science game. Oh, I should have checked first. Can we declare war? It's always a thing with happiness in these games to try and stay ahead, and if you conquer too much too fast, I think is the main habit that I keep doing. It causes too much unhappiness. Too many cities to manage. Okay, we can declare war and finish them off. That unhappiness will increase. Enough said. But I don't want to leave them there. They're in the way.
Uzokwenzani lapha?
So, let's finish the fight. Then we can feel better. It's a river here. In this river. free XP. Mostly because they're just in the way.
Ήκουσα σε πρέποντα τες αλωτρίας ομιλίας, με δείξας.
And this is where we sever the ties to Theodora. Who are our next target anyway? Gonna take all of this, push it way over here.
Joyfully to the breeze, royal Odysseus spread his sail, and with his rudder skillfully he steered.
General Patton was born. Good. Stabbing them in the belly.
Amabutho ami ahlulekile. Kanti nami ngiwenzele phansi.
Goodbye, Mr. Zulu. Shaka. Shaka you later. Or not. This background looks like it's out of Conan the Barbarian game. That game from 2007. Check it out, it's on my channel. It's a really cool game. Conan the Barbarian. He's voiced by Ron Perlman. Yay. Do we want to keep this city? Well. 5 citizens, 5 turns, and then it burns to the ground. Does it have any useful luxuries for us? Not really. It would be a good port city because, well, it has circus, library, lighthouse, water mill. 5 turns of resistance. I think it's better to raise the city and then rebuild it if we see fit. I notice we started over, and this is pretty bad, but we'll deal with that next time. And I'm sure our military is perfectly capable of dealing with such barbarian problem. In fact, let's make sure we get people to our capital in order to protect us from those undoubtedly incoming barbarians. Hordes, which we will deal with as they arrive. I do want Galeas, I think it's better to build, or rather Galleon, I think it's better to build a lot of Galeas and then upgrade the entire fleet. That's probably gonna be the way to go. Return to base, military. Return to base stat. Alright. With that said, that's going to be it for me today for Civ 5, so thank you all for watching. I think that's a very good place to leave it for now. I should probably save this over something else as well. Save. These very old saves that I really need to delete. Anyway, I'm Alski. See you later. Bye-bye. Have a good one.